Lake Cumberland is one of the top fishing spots in the country. The lake is teeming with trout, catfish, and 5 kinds of bass. We caught up with the team at the Wolf Creek National Fish Hatchery to learn more about the underwater world here at Lake Cumberland. Just ask anyone and they will tell you one of the best things about Lake Cumberland is the fishing. So we are here at Wolf Creek National Fish Hatchery with James Gray. We're at the Hatchery Creek right now. Right, this is really where it all begins, and if you like fishing, you really should come here to learn a little bit more about it, right?
Exactly.
So tell me what happens here behind us, first of all.
Well,
it's beautiful.
This is Hatchery Creek. It's open to the public for fishing, and it's one of the most heavily fished bodies of water in the state of Kentucky. It's a lot of fishing pressure.
You guys are doing important work at the fish hatchery, right?
We are.
You're stocking pretty much anything, all the trout from Kentucky comes from here.
Every trout in the state of Kentucky originates from here at Wolf Creek, and we stock them in about 125 different places across the state.
Oh, wow. And so a lot of the fish here, we hear all that noise, and I think our viewers can probably hear that, because that is literally the water rushing out and pouring these fish into kind of where we are in between Lake Cumberland and the Cumberland River.
Right. All the water that comes through the hatchery here is gravity fed from Lake Cumberland, and we get about 15,000 gallons per minute of water. So that's the noise you hear.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
You know, I've visited the fish hatchery with my son a couple of years ago, and I will say it's a cool experience for anybody that's never been here, because it is so educational. You get to see the fish and learn about why that's so important to what we do here at Lake Cumberland.
Right. Typically, anytime you come, we have everything from an egg up to a stocking size fish, and we typically have over 1 million fish at a time here at the hatchery. So it's something you can see, a live animal, you can actually see it.
Yeah.
And then of course we have the visitor center, which has a lot of interactive exhibits and aquariums and live animals and things in there. So, and of course we're open every day of the year, and we don't have an entry fee. It doesn't cost anything, so
That's the best part.
It's free. So yeah. It's pretty.
Can you feed the fish? Because I've seen little containers and little receptacles along the areas up here.
In the gift shop in the visitor center, we have a $1 bag and a $2 bag, so you can buy fish food and walk around and feed the fish outside.
No, I think that's super fun. How many different varieties of fish do you have here?
Well, here at the hatchery, we just produce trout, but we do rainbow trout, brown trout, brook trout, and cutthroat trout.
Right.
So there's 4 different species that we stock here in Kentucky.
I feel like if you visit here, there's not only just this great space to learn more about the fish here, but talk about the grounds, right? You can make a whole day of what's going on here. Talk about Kendall Park.
Kendall Park is a large Corps of Engineers campground. It's right here adjacent to the hatchery. Of course, there's several nature trails here between the hatchery and the campground. So
I hear Big Daddy's is a favorite.
There's a nice little place to eat. There's playgrounds, a splash pad. Of course, you can get to see the dam. So you could spend the whole day down here with your family.
Beautiful view of the Cumberland River. I think it's one of the prettiest.
It is.
And do you ever get nervous with that dam there right behind you, right? I think
nice.
it's cool to see just how massive that is, right? And the great work that's being done there.
It's, Lake Cumberland's the largest man-made lake east of the Mississippi River, so it's, holds back a lot of water.
It does hold back a lot of water. Well, thanks for showing us around.
You're welcome.
Of course, if you want to learn more about the Wolf Creek National Fish Hatchery, just go to their social media pages.